Hey, good morning, everybody. A little too loud? Okay. Good morning. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Miss Kayak. It's good to see you guys. There may be a little noise. Let me mute myself over here. You've got big dreams for furnishing your outdoor space. But what if it has dreams too? Mute. Like being the best lunch spot in town. Okay, I'm good to go now. I always forget to do that. Hey, Jean, good morning. There may be a little noise in the background. My neighbor is putting a floor in, so he's outside sawing and everything. So let me mute myself over here. All right, we're muted. We're muted on both sides. Hey, AR, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, Rebecca. Rebecca, I got your email and I will respond back. Hey, Peter. Good to see you. Good to see everybody this morning. Everybody got their coffee? I'm having my 1 cup of the day. So what's everybody up to? The weather is beautiful out there today. I just put my little seedlings out to get a little sun. I figured something has got to grow. My kale literally though is like this high, and it hasn't even been 2 weeks. So I know that's going to grow at least. And I didn't realize how expensive it is to fill those raised beds. So I'm so glad it's only 1 inch, but it's 5 foot long, 3 foot wide. So I'm kind of excited to get that started. So if you guys want to try that co-streaming, I think you could go to let's see, where can we go to? You can go to actually I'm not quite sure. I think you can go to my StreamYard, click that link, and you can come in. And I think that it will stream to your channel too. If you guys are needing some watch hours. Hey Beverly, how you doing? So I think that's how that works. So if it doesn't, somebody let me know. I know the experts, Al and Dave and Devil Dog, know that. But if you need some watch hours, I think that would work. I'm not quite sure of it, but I do have the paid version. So hey Rita, congratulations, new grandma. Good to see you. How's the new baby? Yeah, Ashley, I think that the link up there should say, "Hey Sue, good morning." I think the link up there should say stream or something if somebody wants to try it out. Jean, and that way it will stream to your people too, and you'll get the watch hour. So anybody wants to do that, feel free to. Hey Larks, how are you? I loved your little chickens this morning. Hey Shaz, good to see you. So if you guys know how to do that, it would actually give you some more watch hours if you're looking for that. So it will co-stream. I think that's how it works. So you just click on that up on top, I believe. Let me see. Uh, yeah, if anybody wants to try it out, Gene, anybody want to be a guinea pig? And that way it'll co-stream to yours and get you some watch hours if that's what anybody's needing. Like butt files. Hi, old man. I like it. Sometimes people say, "Hey, woman." I'm like, okay. So it's good to see everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day, getting out there, planting, cleaning the yard, and but anyhow, there you go.
Out for a
Hi,
second.
G. So tell me, did you click on the thing that says join the channel? I believe.
I just clicked on the link up top.
Okay, let me
Do I need
see.
to do something different, or
No, I'm not quite sure how this works.
you said
Maybe if
it's going to stream to my channel as well, or give me the watch hours, or
yeah, I think so. If
oh,
you pull up your YouTube side. Hey, Droney veteran, good to see you. Your woman, your husband still calls you woman. I know, right? Good to see you, Droney veteran. Man, he lives in such an awesome area. I told him that on my bucket list, I want to go to Utah. That's one place that I've never been to. It is
Utah,
so
yeah.
it's so beautiful there. Yeah.
Turn it down on the other
So
side.
click on your YouTube side and see if it's actually streaming. Um,
Yeah, let me go to my. I guess
Good
my.
morning, Newland. Our Newland, what is your name? So I can call you by your name. Hey,
Huh,
budget preppers.
yeah, I'm not showing anything in my live. I guess my live button.
Well, let me see.
I'm under channel content looking.
Yeah, if you go actually to your channel and then hit live,
Yeah.
and see if
Well, actually, let me get it. Well, let me get in. Let me just actually physically go out to my channel. Let me go.
I know it. Utah is beautiful there. It's just gorgeous. I think I drove through there. I think I drove to like Salt Lake City or something at night, and I just didn't have time to stop and look at everything.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Devin, okay, Devin, or
Yeah,
do
I'll look later to look for it. I don't see it at the moment.
okay. Well, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Let me see. I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look into. I mean, I've what you're talking about. I have heard a little bit about that, but I haven't
Okay.
used StreamYard yet on my side.
Oh, let me see. Oh, okay, so I got that, and oops, comments. Yeah, that he's not streaming. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to get with the Devil Dog and see. So, oh,
Oh yeah,
comment.
you probably know. I think he was he talking about that before or something else. I know y'all were
Yeah,
doing that
I
test.
was on Dave's last night, so it was streaming to mine and his.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I'm not sure if I didn't click the right button or oh, okay, wait a minute. Invite. All right. Here we go. Here we go. So, okay, copy. Let's see. All right. This may work here now. So you'll have to drop off and come back on. And it
Okay.
should give you that option of let's see. I'm gonna put paste the link.
Yeah. Let me come out.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna pin it on top and see and it should say join the stream and it should stream to yours too. So anybody else want to do that for some watch hours? Al still can't get it. Well, I know Dave did. Dave did. Like, I was on Dave, and then Dave, he got watch hours, and I got watch hours, and I think somebody else did too. So it is streamed to everybody's live, and you all get that hours. I know it's just though for the paid version, from what I hear. Hey Sheena, good to see you. Okay, let's get Gene up here. All right.
Yeah, it didn't. It was about the same. I didn't see anything different unless I missed something.
Huh. Well,
I mean, it said enter the studio just like it normally would, and I didn't see anything different.
it should have said join or something. Guest constraint. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Okay.
Let me come back out.
Let me see. Okay. All right. Copy. They're going to do this again. Copy. All right. Now we're going to go and paste this again.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's go and paste that again. Good morning, Sheena. Paste and replace. Okay. I think I got it now. I think I got it. Okay. Hey, Celerin Gamer. Good morning. How are you? Okay, that should work. Our new land done. Connect. Thank you, AR. If you guys want to type your promote your channel, meet everybody, type in woman and it'll drop your link. Okay, let's see. Now it should work.
Now it should work. Now I should see it
Yes.
on my live.
Yeah. So click on your live and it should be streaming to your people and my people.
Let me
So
see. Yeah. Hmm. I'm just checking real quick.
yeah.
This is all sometimes new.
Gina may know. You know how this new StreamYard feature works, where people can get the watch hours if they stream to their own channel too. If they click my link. Hey, Miss Kayak, I got your premiere set for, I believe, is it tonight or tomorrow? I got you set. I got you in there. Hey, Jamie, welcome in. I love your new sticker, by the way. It's awesome. It was kind of hard to see it on the video, but there's Jamie right there.
Oh, okay.
My sticker
Yeah.
board is full. Okay, if you hit live,
Yeah, it's not showing my tab. I don't know.
it should is yeah, type woman guys so AR can connect to you. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'll have to look. It's all right.
yeah. If anybody is in Jean's live, raise your hand. Actually, somebody go to Jean's. I'm gonna go to your channel. I'm gonna go to
Yeah,
your
I didn't see
channel.
anything
That's
out
what I'm
there on
gonna
my
do.
channel.
Sure. I have to get the experts in, So anyhow, let's go and see. Put shirt then. Jean. Uh, you don't even have live. You don't even have a live in there. How about that?
Yeah, no, that's what I saw, and I can see it. I can see my live tab in my, my channel analytics. But if I go to my channel, I didn't see anything out there for live.
I don't even see a live on your thing. That's
Maybe it's
weird.
something I need to configure.
I I don't know. If anybody else wants to test it out, go right ahead. And if you know the answer to it, that'd be awesome too. So anyhow, what are you up to today?
Today?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm just going to go out in a few minutes and go make a video or walk around. I've been doing pretty good walking.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Laura, Michigan. What's going on? You going for a walk?
Yeah, I'm just out on a little hike and my dog's acting up. Oh no, dude, no, come on. I was just Luke, come on. I was just scrolling and I noticed you got a video coming out from Audio Pro 2.
Oh, you do? Oh, you got one?
Yeah, the flashlight.
Oh,
I
hmm.
just shared that, and then I
okay.
looked search up and I seen that you got an upcoming review too. Pretty cool.
Oh, that thing is awesome. Let me tell you, I love it, and
Yeah.
they're gonna send me the one for hunting. So, I mean, I
Cool.
don't hunt.
I don't know. I just noticed that. I just did a little search and I was like, because I just shared mine, and then
Hmm.
yours popped up right in the feed right away, and
Oh
then
yeah.
just
Okay.
seen you were live, so I was like, I'm gonna jump up there and say I just shared mine.
I actually seen you pop up like Reef Robber pops up at 9:50. He knows I do every Thursday at 10 o'clock. So yeah, I gotta check it out because man, I love that flashlight, and I own this Phoenix PDR, and I've always loved that flashlight, but this one is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is a pretty cool little flashlight. I wish I would have took it out at night a little bit though. I'm still in the testing phase, but I did test it to see if it how waterproof it is. Don't
Oh, you did? Okay.
drive, so it
That
seems
part,
like
you know,
well,
I didn't do.
you know what?
Yeah, I didn't test the waterproof thing. I should have.
See,
You know.
Did that part, but I didn't test it out at night. But it seems really bright, so I'm
It
pretty
is.
sure it's going to be a pretty nice little light.
Yeah,
from-
at 1200 lumens, the thing gets extremely hot.
right.
Hey, Tinkerbell, how you doing?
You know, LB, I see it now.
Oh, you
It
do?
says stream this to your audience, but I got to set up an account.
Oh, okay.
That's one
So-
thing I'm gonna probably need to do anyway. So
Yeah, you can do the same thing. Michigan,
What's that?
okay. I
You
now
could do
see
the-
that.
you could do the same thing.
What are we going to do?
You can stream this to your audience too, and
Yeah.
you can get the watch hours.
Just hit the share button on it.
No, Gene, where'd you see that little share
It's,
to audience?
So if I'm looking at right here, it's at the top right. It says sign up for free, log in, and now it says stream this to your audience. But I go to click on that, and it wants me to sign up.
Sign up. Oh, you don't have StreamYard.
No, not
No,
yet.
I
That's
don't have-
on my
I don't
bucket
have-
list. to do.
I don't have StreamYard either.
I mean,
Okay,
you-
so then you can't. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, you can do a free account, it looks like, but I haven't
Right.
set one up yet. Like I said, it's
Okay.
on my list of things to do.
So yeah,
I'm
so
just
do
checking out
that.
different ones.
I only got the paid version because of the different features that it has. I mean, I'm hey PSV Odyssey. So I don't know all of the free thing was great too, but
Yeah.
I got the paid version just to try it out to see.
Mhm.
And these new features that are coming out are pretty awesome. So if you need watch hours, that it's pretty awesome
That's
because
pretty good.
it'll
Yeah, you're
stream
right.
it'll stream to your people too, and then you
Mhm.
get the same hours.
Yeah, no,
So,
that's a good option right there. And I don't know if anybody else is doing that. You know, I have others people that use different things, you know, besides StreamYard, and I haven't heard
Mhm.
any, you know, anybody say that it's offering it.
yeah,
But it's
I
a
think
really
I
good
had.
feature.
Oh, Jamie's back.
I had a phone call. I
Okay,
take
that's
that
all
phone,
right.
so I dropped out real quick.
Hello.
Stop getting
I'm-
some work done.
I can't pronounce your name, but hello anyhow. I got you pinned up there. I'm not quite sure, but hello anyhow. So be right back. Okay, Jamie. Maybe it doesn't work on your phone. Went into the studio, but never saw the stream to audience. There's Gene said that when you go to which did you go to?
I mean, I logged in. This is what I'm seeing after I've joined your live stream. It has
Uh-huh.
that now at the top right. So I don't know if it didn't say anything coming into the live stream, like click here to stream to your audience. It just, I'm just now seeing this once where I'm looking at everybody come up.
Okay. Hey, Natasha, how are you?
Good morning.
Morning. So did you hit the one streaming to yours?
I'm getting ready to look at the buttons to see
Okay.
how to do that.
So Gene, after you set it up, so it gives you some watch hours. So
Ah,
that'd be
Here,
oh Sheena, thank you so much for the super chat, super sticker.
at the bottom of the screen, it says stream this to your audience.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
So
you
if
got
you hit
stream-
that.
Mhm.
Oh, and then it says sign up for free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's right.
that's the
And
thing.
select destinations. I've got it.
Yes. So if you have
Stream to your audience, and then it pulls up like my channel that's connected, and then you click on your
Okay.
channel. You
yes,
give it a
so
title,
your
description.
people will see it now.
Yep.
So you'll get the watch
That-
hours. So
that-
yeah,
that looks like a good option to me to get those watch hours like that.
Right.
exactly. Yes.
not
So
bad.
Especially if I can get the, you know, get the free plug-in and any kind of live stream I go to, that's pretty good because a lot of people use StreamYard.
Right.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, actually, try it out. I can have up to 10 people on here. So
Well, I've been doing that too, and I was kind of wondering about it because I seen Dave and Al and
yeah, that's that it came out about 2 weeks ago. So hey, Annie Finn. So if you guys want to click the link that's pinned on top, and then
I
it should say
think
stream
mine's
to
going.
your audience. Huh?
I think mine's going.
Right. So if you click onto your live, and your people should be in there. The only thing about it is I don't think I can see everybody else's people. So you'll know who it is when it pops in. Yeah, that's an awesome feature.
Yeah, it says on live.
Says
Oh,
live. Okay,
please.
good. Hey, budget prepper.
Okay.
Is it working?
Trying to figure out how is it that you guys popped out the chat? So like I can't see the chat right now. How did you?
So mine opened a different tab.
Yeah,
got
it should open up
tabs
a
open,
different
one-
tab, and then you.
Yeah, one with this one, and then the other one has the chat running. Now, I guess I could put, if I get my extra monitor.
Oh,
I can have
Ashley says
run
yours
it
is
on the
working,
side.
Natasha. Yeah, she says yours is working.
Yay!
There we go. So yeah, so that's good for you guys to get watch hours.
Yeah.
You know.
I tried to do it, but I don't remember my password. I guess I do have an account.
Yeah, that
Well,
happens
that's why I wanted to
sometimes.
set this up later so I don't forget my password and have to do this all over again.
You know, when I was hacked about 8 months ago, I had to change 3 pages of passwords.
Wow.
I have a different password for like every single thing. Hey, Janet.
I'll give you a little tip. If you look out there and there's something on YouTube, check out KeePass. That's what I use. It's one password to get in, and it keeps all your accounts and passwords and websites right there in one place. So
Is that safe though? I mean, has it got like good
it's been
reviews and
safe.
stuff?
Yeah, I had no problems with it.
Okay, yeah, I use that 2-step authentication
Yeah.
for everything now.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Yeah, because it's like, hey Bailey, how are
I don't
you?
want to get hacked. Nobody
Oh
wants
my
to get
gosh,
hacked.
I was hacked, and I was like a month and a half. They started out on Facebook, and a friend of mine said, "You're posting really nasty pictures on Facebook." I'm like, "What?"
Uh-oh.
So I go on there, and I was like, "That's not me," you know. So then later on that evening, I changed my password to Facebook. Later on that evening, I try to get into Netflix. I'm like, it says enter your password. I enter my password. I'm like, it's invalid. I'm like, I didn't change it. So from there, it went to Twitter, then Instagram, and then YouTube. So they hijacked everything, and they hijacked my email. I lost over 1,000 contacts and emails.
Oh no.
So, and I couldn't get into YouTube because it was the email that was associated with it was disabled. So, oh my goodness, it was a
Yeah.
nightmare. It was a nightmare. So my Instagram now is private, so I've got to see you and make sure you're valid and Messenger, all that stuff. So yeah, so make
No,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, make sure that you guys have all that, because when they get your YouTube channel, it is a bear to try to get in.
Yeah. That's why I got everything set up for that. And I'm nervous with it sometimes too. It's like I make sure I'm logged out everywhere, or at least try to, and make sure nothing's logged in on any old phones or computers.
And make sure you keep all your videos in another area, that save them on like a flash drive or something.
I back up to Microsoft OneDrive, and I also back up my YouTube page. I've done that.
Yeah. Hey, is that your little one there?
Yeah,
Oh, you got one in behind you too.
I do. This is why I usually don't stream during the morning, because we're doing homeschooling stuff in the morning.
Oh, you know what? That's the best thing to do. Hey, Pete. Yeah, because man, this stuff that's going on in schools are just insane.
I know. This
Oh.
one turns 7 tomorrow. So they grow up so fast. Holy cow.
Well, what's going on?
Yeah, they do.
Going on in schools? They grow up really fast, faster than what they're supposed to.
I know.
I
They
see.
stop
think
playing with Barbies when they're 6, and it's like, no, they should still be playing with Barbies.
Well,
I
that's what
play with.
my son loved to go fishing with me. Now
Uh-huh.
his friends are more important. The girls are calling, and it's like, no, I missed those. I had that window of opportunity for so many years, and I grabbed it because he always loved to go fishing all weekend. Now it's like, when are we? Gets his phone. Oh, when are we going back? I need to go now. I'm like, okay, all right. It was
Yeah.
good. It was fun.
Hey, Earl. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, make sure you guys type woman in the chat and they'll drop your link. You know what, though? I play with Barbie and G.I. Joe. So I came up perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I remember, if you guys ever remember the tomato package, they still may have it where a Barbie would fit in there perfectly as a bed. The 3 tomatoes in a little container. Do you remember them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're
So the
so
Play-Doh and all that.
I used to make beds out of them for the Barbie dolls, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so and then G.I. Joe protected Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much, Earl. Appreciate you popping in. So yeah, I mean it's crazy. I mean, and if the things happen today as they did when I was a kid, my mother would have went to the school and just and she was a
Yeah.
tiger back then. I could just imagine she would have went off the deep end.
Yeah.
No. Yep. Sheena, we climbed trees. We used to, I don't know, guys remember telephone poles used to have them spikes. And they took those off the spikes, and we used to climb all the way to the top. But there's like 3 million volts of electricity up there. So yeah, we used to climb up there and play, you know, cowboys and
You know.
Indians, you know, and the only thing, you know, you had to be home and the street lights came on.
Yep, that's what it was because they were on timers. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's okay, Alyssa. Thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate you popping in. She's over in the UK. So yeah, make sure you drop your link first
Yeah.
before you leave. Just type in woman. Hey, tinfoil bunker. Good to see you. Yeah, the street lights came on. And if your mother called you, you would hear her 3 blocks away, and she would accent all 3 syllables of your name. Some of your mother's calling you. I'm like, I'm 3 blocks away. How the heck did she know where I'm at?
Oh, my mom knew where I was.
Hey, Mark. Yeah, but you know, you didn't have those problems with like people snatching you up
No.
or any of that stuff.
No,
You
you
know,
didn't.
everybody knew everybody. You know, if you went over to somebody's house, you had dinner, you know, and
Mhm.
it was just so much different back then than it is today. Crazy. And then as far as, you know, in schools, you know, this is a big hunting area, and the
Mhm.
guys would bring in their new pew-pews and show everybody, but it wasn't like, you know, we're not shooting up school. They were like, oh man, you got a new 22, or you
Yep.
know, so that was it, you know. It's like,
Mhm.
okay, that was cool, you know. And
Well,
hey,
I had, and that's true. I had somebody teach me about safety and all that, and respected, and never had a problem.
no, and you know what? My dad didn't have lock gun cases. You just
I didn't
knew.
either.
You just knew not to bother. And I mean, he bought me my own 22 that I used to go hunting with him with, you know.
Mhm.
So, you know, that was it. And I played with that. I, I could shoot the bunny rabbits and everything else, but after I saw the movie Bambi, I couldn't shoot.
That's like getting a BB gun too.
No, I couldn't shoot Bambi. So check this out, though. My mother, you know, nobody's taking care of her backyard.
Mhm.
Back in the day, it used to be all woods, but they built this highway extension. They bought like 3 blocks
Mhm.
behind us, and they put a barrier up. But so there's cars on the other side, but that used to be kind of like an alleyway, all woods. So anyhow, I've been
Mhm.
cleaning it all up, and as I was cleaning, I found this.
Wow.
A 5-point deer shed.
Mhm.
And Dan from DC Outdoor said it is a whitetail. So, I mean, that it's very good shape. You know, the end like here looks
Mhm.
like somebody been chewing on it, but yeah. So that was a find. I'm like, what? how did the deer get back here?
Really?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's awesome. And this is my first
pretty
shed I've
good.
ever found. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I said, okay, I'm gonna mount this and tell everybody I shot this
Yeah.
deer. he got away, but I did get his antler.
Yeah, they all got away from me when I was doing that, and
Yeah.
but it was fun.
That's the first one I ever found. So yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I don't never you never come across that in the woods or anything, so it's a good find.
It's shed season right now, but that
Mhm.
told me that one is about 3 years old.
Yeah.
So if I know there's bucks back there, we can't shoot in the city limits unless you're
Mhm.
unless you're trying to kill somebody.
Yeah.
But
Can't do that here.
excuse me, that I use the word unalive unless you're trying to unalive somebody. But I guess I can get a bow and arrow. Sheena, I feel like $1,000,000. I just went yesterday for my second follow up, and man, I'm clear. That surgery just changed my life, and it's like something. Yeah, Earl. That's when I use a bow. Something as simple as a small little surgery that just, you know. But yeah, I'm getting older though. Hey, speaking of Dan, we were just talking about you. I was showing everybody that deer I caught. But, oh my gosh, Dan, I was like so excited. I was like, first of all, I was like, is this really real? Is this something somebody threw over the fence or what it is? I'm like, man, this is pretty cool. I wish I found that deer that went with it.
Yeah.
So Dan, I can't shoot here in the city limits, so I'm thinking that Earl said use a bow and arrow. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I bought a deep freezer because times are getting rough, and
Yeah. I would definitely have another freezer to put food in.
right. I mean,
Try when you see the specials and everything.
Dan walked 12 kilometers and he didn't find nothing. All I did was try to clean the backyard. I never thought I'd come. I saw it in the distance. I'm like, oh, what is this over here? I got to clean more. So I've been chopping down stuff because it was in bad shape. Nobody, took care of it, over the years. And so I came back here about 10 years ago. So and I miss the Jersey Shore because I had a house with a little bit of land, and back in the city is it's so.
Yeah.
You don't you got neighbors, some of them that don't respect your property.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
got cameras up everywhere because people were stealing my Amazon packages off the porch.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
But see, you know what's funny is that after I got one of the cameras, I decided to I said, you know what? They want to steal my packages. I am going to do so. I got an Amazon box, and I filled it with dirty cat litter. And I sealed it up and I left it sitting on the porch. Like, you want to steal something? Here you go. Do you know that thing sat out there for 2 weeks?
Really?
Nobody touched it. Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah, I gotta
grab it. They don't.
Yeah. Hey, Bernie.
Do you have like I know near me, I've got those Amazon lockers where you can have it shipped to that.
Yeah.
And pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to use that when I buy more expensive equipment. I don't want it sitting out here because I've had stuff stolen out of my apartment sitting on the floor.
Oh yeah. It's well, and then the Amazon guy, I don't know. Sometimes he just throws it up wherever. My neighbor's Can you not read the address? It's 412, not 422 or 428. Okay, just toss it wherever it ends up at. There he goes.
That's what he was doing to me. I found mine on the first floor. I'm on the third. I'm like, it was underneath the stairs. And I'm like, come on. You can't go up 3 flights. I ordered 2 books. It's not that heavy.
Right.
But yeah, they just tossed it underneath the stairs. I guess they didn't want to run up.
They almost do a drive-by while they're going, woo. Okay, there we go. Wherever it ends up at. Yeah, I haven't had any problems because I got a camera above the back door, a camera, the Ring camera in the front. I got a camera over the garage. I got a camera in the garage. So if anybody tries to get through all that, you go right ahead. And I got a motion light up front, and I got 2 motion lights over the garage. So
Yeah.
pretty much all I'm catching now is raccoons at 1:35 in the morning.
135.
I'm catching my husband at 1:35 in the morning, coming in and out the doors.
Oh no.
He's on a different sleep schedule than we are, so he
It's-
goes to bed
it's,
till 5, 6 a.m.
That was like the other night. I think Nora went live, and I got the alert, and I'm like, my gosh, it's like almost 12 midnight. And I was already out like a light. I'm like, no, I can't make it tonight.
No, she's a night owl, and
Yeah,
during
I know
the week,
she is.
and I only work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, so I work the entire weekend. So
Mhm.
it's like hard. Like I work at like 5:30 in the morning. I mean, I'm up before the birds are up.
Mhm.
So the only good thing about that is you can run all the red lights and all the stop signs and don't have to worry about the cops. Like I'll
Hey,
forget
they do
it.
that
Says,
during the day here. I got a video on that. We do that during the day.
oh, it's a stop sign. Ain't nobody coming. I'll just go. And then they'll like turn right on red. Nuh-uh, I'm going.
You
I'm
know,
turning right.
I've seen people go into the intersection and the light to the, if you're turning left is already red. They'll go into the intersection and make a left-hand turn. And it's like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's like in Jersey, everything was a roundabout.
Mm-hmm.
It's like left. I was like, whoever created this must have been dyslexic because you can't turn it right anywhere. It's just left.
Oh, wow.
And you got to go in a circle, and then you come out left again. So my
Hmm.
mother came to visit me one year, and she said I kept going around the circle and going around the circle. She's not used to the roundabouts. She said, finally, I said, forget it. I'll just turn right. She had all these cars just crashing everywhere, So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, Kelly King. Good morning. Good morning, Chris. Your Amazon guy drives, and yeah, he came here twice. They delivered him $4 Raider NFL. Oh boy. See, that's not good though. I mean, they used to have UPS deliver, and now they got their own Amazon people. So good morning, everybody coming in new. If I'm missing you. So type woman in and it will drop your link. So make sure you Jean, Natasha,
Yeah.
go ahead and type it in. So
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. Let's see.
yeah, Bernie, stop signs are just a suggestion.
Up north,
A
that's
suggestion,
so true.
yeah.
Up north, that's so true. Down south here,
No,
north,
it
north for sure.
school zones, things like that. Of course, yeah. A little girl was hit getting off of her school bus a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Another
Yes.
reason to homeschool.
Another reason to homeschool. I mean, if I was a kid today, I guarantee you my mother would be homeschooling me. She would not let me go into that school. No way. I wouldn't. If I had kids, I wouldn't let them go in there.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you, it takes a ton of patience, and mine is very thin some days, along with my sanity. But at the end of the day, my children are safer.
They're safer and they're
More
saner and
easing for me.
they're not corrupted. I mean, yeah, they won't deliver after they never deliver after dark here, though. It's usually they'll say deliver by 10 p.m., but they usually hear about 6.
Yeah.
They're not going to deliver by the dark here because guarantee you, and I tell you what they do is they do that to Lowe's, Home Depot, FedEx, all that. People will get up early in the morning and they will go to where the trucks are and follow them.
Really?
That's what they do. That's how they get the stuff. So I bought a new washer, new stove for my mother, and Lowe's came, the people to deliver it. Do you know it was only 30 seconds later that there was two trucks here to pull the old one and put it in. They were actually fighting over it.
Jeez, wow.
Yeah, so yeah, they follow those trucks. It's their job, Well, at least they're not stealing it. They're just, like appliances. At least they're taking it off my hand. Here's a stove. It don't work, but sure. But they use it for scrap and selling and stuff. But I had a neighbor who somebody came up there in broad daylight and stole her solar lights.
Yeah, they're not bashful for that. They'll do it. Or jump out of their car, run up and get back in and go.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that they're not doing anything to anybody. They're not getting any jail time. They're not getting charged. So yeah, they're getting away with this stuff. It's like you could kill somebody, or let me excuse me, unalive. I didn't say K. No, unalive someone. Unalive someone. And you don't go to the G to the J.
Yeah, I
okay?
know. You gotta watch what comes out. It's like, hold on, I gotta think for a second.
That's why I don't do lives, because I would say some.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I feel like, I want to just say my piece, but no.
Personal thoughts, right?
Yeah.
It's like, but you know what is weird is that you got people on YouTube and Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, which I don't very seldom go to, half naked and doing things inappropriate, and they let it go.
Yeah.
But if I say the word on the live, something like that, it's like, okay, you got a strike against you. I'm like, what?
We get flagged all the time on my monkey channel for just like random things. And
Oh, really? Huh.
it's so dumb. I'm like, how did you flag that? But it'll be up for like months and months and months, and then it'll get flagged for like monkey escaped.
Right.
Well, no, he didn't really escape. He's in my house. Like it was all filmed that way on purpose. But YouTube will just say it.
They gave me a copyright claim, but not a strike on a song I use. But yet the song came from Filmora, which is an editing program. I'm like, they give me, they said you can use it. Why are you giving me a copyright on it? Hey,
Did you
Mike
submit the claim so it went back through?
Nope. It's not even being. They won't even monetize the video.
We had issues with Epidemic Sound for a while, and I had to email Epidemic Sound and be like, I pay to use your music.
Exactly.
So undo this, because I have it in every intro, every outro, and everything just kept getting flagged. And finally, they came out with a new feature where you could put in like your channel tag, and we haven't had any problems after that. So you can put in, I'm using this on this channel for YouTube and this Facebook. I haven't had any problems, but they did like email me back right away, and they were like, we'll undo that on our end as quickly as we can. But I still lost money because it got flagged. But it is what it is at this point.
Hey, Sleeper Barbecue. Hey, Shirley. Good morning. Yeah, it's just like, they're the clickbait ones. There's a girl. There's Jerry. Hey, Jerry.
Hey, I just popped in to tell you that I use Filmora also, and I get a copyright claim. If you go into that copyright claim, it'll tell you there's no action being taken because, it's they didn't realize it was done by Filmora. But I type in my description. This was edited by Filmora 12, and this music came from Filmora, and that takes care of that.
Because they're not monetizing it for me, and I was like, okay.
If it came from your editor, you type in it came from your editor, and they should be able to. Because I've not been. I've never been told I wouldn't be monetized by it. I'm not monetized yet because I'm still missing 1,700 hours, but that they never say that the claim there's any action on the claim, so you can there's no action taken.
Okay.
But you write that I was told by somebody else.
I'll do that. I'll do that today because it's actually my best and most popular video. I'm like, come on, there's nothing else in there other than the song. There's this girl that somebody said, oh, you got to go check out this bushcraft girl, and everybody knows bushcraft. It's hardcore. I click on it. She is in a bikini, out in the woods. I'm thinking, what? Ticks, mosquitoes, and she's got an axe in her hand. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put some high heels on, get an axe, and say, hey,
Mad views. The views will just...
Well, if you got those claims on there, if you put it in your description, they still may put a copyright claim on it. But if you go into the copyright claim, it'll say no action taken.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
what it says, but it's not monetizing it.
It should. If there's no
Yeah,
action taken, it should be
I'm gonna
monetized.
put that. I'm
You
gonna
might have
put
to
that
push
in.
it through to YouTube and click
Yep.
manual review. I've had to do it for thousands of videos
Mhm.
now. So
Oh, really?
yeah, if you
Okay.
do it that
Yeah.
way, usually within a week or two, it undoes that. Especially if it's a video that's already ranking and
Okay.
it's a video that you're getting views on, you'll want to undo that. My most popular video for Ollie's channel is
Mhm.
like 250,000 views. And once it started popping off, YouTube demonetized it
What?
and then kept saying it's okay. We've gone through and done the manual review, and we just don't. It was something with the way it got worded. They kept saying it was discriminatory or something.
Hmm.
It's a monkey. Like, what in the world do you mean? But like after months and months and months, it finally got demonetized, and now it's remonetized. But it took months. I lost a ton of money
Wow.
on that.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
that's just YouTube. So even if you do get a video that pops off,
I'm gonna do
you
that.
may not
Yeah.
actually get that
Yeah.
money anyways. So that's just coming from somebody who's
Okay.
got a bigger channel that's done that. Like, YouTube is just wonky.
Yeah.
They do what they want.
They pick and choose.
No.
They pick and
Yeah.
choose. It's like Sheena said, you know, the men are putting them up to it. One girl was out in the middle of the water building a shelter, and I'm like, you're building a shelter out of saran wrap. Okay, no, this was staged, you know, and I never stage anything I do. I just go out and do what I do, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
if anybody doesn't want to like it, you know, don't watch it. But no, she was building it in the middle of the water. So if the water came up, she's gonna wash away. So I know that it was staged. So
Mhm.
tinfoil bunker, are you Chakota? I think it's Chakota Carver. But the tinfoil bunker.
I'll see you later.
Oh, you gonna leave? Okay.
Yeah, I just came up to tell you that.
Okay. Well, you could stream if you want to for some
No, I
hours.
gotta get going. I got grass to get planted so the cows have grass here. So
Okay, sounds
I'll
good.
see you
Thank you,
later.
Jerry, for letting me know that.
Hey, Jerry. Yep.
Hey, Curmudgeon. So you guys would know who your people are. Some people in here I don't recognize, but I'm still saying hi. Curmudge, was
I see
that yours?
some, yeah, some are from
Okay.
my side.
I read
Arkansas?
some of them. I've recognized some of them on my side.
Oh, you do? So you're streaming?
No, I think
Oh.
it just came in. I think.
Okay, I got you.
No, I gotta get this. I'm gonna definitely get that sign up for this so I can get the hours.
Yeah, just
definitely.
get the free version. I mean, long as
Yeah.
you're in somebody's stream that has a paid version, I think that's the only way it works.
The paid version, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
even the paid version would be worth it. I'm, like I said, I'm looking at many different softwares just to see which one might benefit me the most, and but StreamYard's leading the pack now.
Yeah, StreamYard is a good way to go, especially if you can have a bunch of people in there. You're also helping out people. Shirley needs watch hours, so Shirley, type in woman, drop your link. Shirley said she binge watched your videos last night, Natasha.
Yeah.
So
I appreciate that because it's weird coming from the smaller channel and having to redo all of this. So like StreamYard wasn't a thing 4 or 5 years ago when we were going through the monetization process with Ollie, and there is no such thing as like streaming with other monkey channels. Could you imagine the monkey being just all around right now? Like, it would be chaotic.
be entertaining, of course,
Yeah.
right?
I don't.
Definitely.
My computer might be broke. I mean,
Janet, you got StreamYard. Why don't you just click the link on top and you can come in, and then that way you can get the watch hours too.
yes, join in.
Yeah,
Join in.
I'm gonna drop out, so I'm gonna get ready to go walking.
Okay,
But-
good for you, Gene.
I'm
Very healthy.
gonna get that thing in, so next time I'll be able to get those hours. So
Awesome. And your channel is growing.
Yeah, thank
Congratulations.
you. Yeah, thank you. It's taken off pretty good. I need to do some longer format videos, which I will do this weekend.
Mhm.
I had a couple of subscribers asking for sites in Virginia and things like that. So I'm like, yeah, it's warmer weather. I can get out and do this now.
Exactly. Yes. Okay. Well, looking forward to the videos. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming up, Gene.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, Janet, come on up because it'll help you out. I know you need. I was running her playlist and Danny Day's playlist, and the only thing about my laptop, it times out, so I only got halfway through. But I'm also running on my Fire Stick in the garage on my TV. I call that my she shed. So
Everybody's
it's,
got to have one.
well, I'm a big football person, and my mother is not. I moved in to take care of my mom about 10 years ago. So it's like you can't watch that football up in here all the time. It's like fine. I'll go out in the garage, rearrange the workshop, and there's no car in there.
But
And
there's no car in mine either. It's just junk.
so I got a big screen TV and put it in there, a little sound bar, a couch, and I'm like, this is where I'm going to do my. So the only thing about it is my Wi-Fi extender is kind of flaky because it has to go through another wall. So yeah, and I love my little thing, but I'm actually in the basement now because it's too cold out there, and I'll have a little small heater running, and my Mr. Buddy running, and I'm still cold. So I set everything up down here. So, and if she bangs on the floor, that means she wants me.
Funny.
If she stomps on the floor, it's like, okay, she wants something.
That's funny.
Yeah. Through StreamYard. Yeah, through StreamYard. Hey, Rebecca. Rebecca, don't type while you're driving, hon.
Yeah, definitely don't do that.
No. I like though my car, I actually can talk to it and tell it like who to text back and who to call. But sometimes she gets the words all wrong.
Oh,
Like
yes.
I didn't say that. That's not what I said. You know?
Her typos are worse than my actual typos.
Yes, exactly. It's like, no, I didn't say that. delete.
Don't send, unsend.
Hey, Mark, are you looking for watch hours too? Hit the streaming button on the top and you can come in too. Everybody can come in if needs hours. Yeah, I was wondering who the tinfoil bunker is. That's Dakota Carver. He's got some really awesome stuff that he carves.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really nice.
let's see his name.
I
There's
think
so many new people that I've been meeting that I've been trying to catch everybody's names and then go and
It's hard.
follow later and then try to pick somebody to shout out on. I shouted out Ashley's channel a couple days ago on my main channel. So if it's something I can tie in with a monkey,
the
I have no problem
Okay.
sharing.
Hey, Lone Cross. Good morning. Yeah, he has some really awesome carving stuff because I watch a variety of people, and it's like I'm not just camping and
Right.
but this year I decided to Homestead Aquarius, right?
No,
Oh, he's him and Let It Grow. You know who Let It Grow is?
I think so. Yes, I think I've seen
Yeah.
that one.
They have this competition going on of
Oh,
who
no.
can forge, fish, hunt, or grow the most. So I'm on Homestead Aquarius's team. Shirley is on Let It Grow Trader.
Oh no!
No, they
We
were
got
actually in the
sides.
picking. I was kind of like the last kid in the playground that got picked because I was like, okay, sure, I'm number 48 out of 50. No problem. But I'm going to try my hand at doing some more complicated gardening.
Ooh.
So I got my herbs. I actually got them sitting out for a little bit, and then I'm going to replant them in the little herb garden that I have on the porch. And in the back, I bought 2 raised beds. I haven't filled it. I haven't filled them yet because I live in a very cold area, and I'm hoping you're going strapless right now. What?
Oh,
Surely. Okay. Surely we can only see from here up. You're okay. You're in that too. You're Wilson's Misfits. Yeah. Well, that's what we're called, Wilson's Misfits. So, I'll do some fishing and do some gardening and but I'm going to try to, I'm going to pick cucumbers, lettuce, spinach, kale, green onions, something that's not too complicated.
those are all really easy ones to not mess up.
Yes, something's got to live. Except for I have got to get
Something's
something's
gotta live.
got to live. Something. I mean, my parsley has one little teeny tiny little root came up. Of course, I should have put it in the sun instead of putting it in the little mini greenhouse. But yeah, something's got to live.
I've got tons of planting to do today. I'm
Yeah.
not looking. You can see my face is already red. So we've been out in the sun too much already, and my lupus has been just absolutely crazy because it hates the sun. But I dug up half my backyard, so now I got to plant half my backyard.
Yeah.
There's some milk too.
Yeah.
My mother's property and ground is not in the greatest shape. Instead of me like tilling and digging up everything, I said I'm just going to do these raised beds because she has all these raccoons and possums and skunks and everything. So I'm going to put up like the hardware wire around
Yeah.
everything.
Well, you'll
So-
have a lot less weeding to do than I'm going to be doing this year. That's for sure.
That's what I've been doing, weeding in her back, and that's how I came across this bad boy.
Yes, I saw
Yeah.
that. That is so cool.
That is, and I thought at first, is like, is this real? Or is this something somebody threw over the
Is that a
fence?
deer?
And yeah, that is a white-tailed deer shed.
Tail deer.
A white-tailed deer.
Yeah. And Dan from DC Outdoors told me it's about 3 years old. So, hey, my first shed. And then Dan said he walked 10 kilometers to find one. He didn't find one. I said, I found one in the backyard.
No
So
work needed.
Kermit, make it a handle to something. I know it's like, yeah, I'm gonna undo something. I was gonna mount it up and say, hey, check this out, this deer I got, But he said, yeah, it's a shed because I thought somebody cut it, but he says, no, it's a shed and it wasn't cut from the skull. Like a door, yeah, I could do that. Or I could put it on the front of my car, Like, yeah. Hey, Emmett T. Living, how are you doing?
Oh no, snow. Ooh.
Snow.
Yes.
Oh,
we
Arkansas.
started a bunch of seeds the other day. Then for 2.5 days, we just got dumped on and got
Oh.
over 3 inches of snow.
Well, it's
Yeah,
supposed to
everything's
drop
on hold.
down to the 30s next week, and it's been in the 60s, 70s. Here, I live in northern PA. I'm close to Canada,
Okay, yeah.
so it's funny. I'm right in between Buffalo, New York, and Cleveland, Ohio.
I
So
was
get
born in Buffalo, but raised
You were?
near Toledo, Ohio, so I know exactly.
Yeah, Erie.
Mhm.
Yep, I'm right on the lake, so I can get to Buffalo in probably an hour and a half, and I can get to Cleveland in an hour and a half. So it's good to be able when I want to go to. I go to Western New York all the time too. Go camping because they have some of the best forests over there.
Yes, it's pretty there.
And Pennsylvania is more. This portion is more like wine country, so all there is grapevines everywhere. And Cleveland, I don't think I'm camping in Cleveland
Not cute.
unless I'm packing. And I'll just do that during bear season, and which is about now.
3 inches, not 3 feet.
Mama is. Oh, he said 3 feet. Oh my gosh, that is a lot.
Not inches. Oh, that's so much.
No, we had a mild winter this winter. I mean, it
We didn't
was.
get any snow here in North Carolina. My kids were very sad.
No ice fishing this year.
No?
No, not even. I didn't even use my sled to carry my gear in. Nothing. It was weird. I bet you next year. And it's funny is that I've been back here for 10 years. I lived in Jersey, and I said, you know what? I am so tired of shoveling snow. I'm getting a snowblower this year. I used it one time. One time. So yeah. So Sheena had a mild winter too. Alaska didn't even get as much snow as this. He did. Wow. I know Buffalo had got dumped on at the beginning of the season. If you
I
remember
saw
that big.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. They had that huge snowstorm there.
Which was a lot even for them.
Hey, fishing tanks, tantics. I think that's what you're saying. Fish on. Oh, there we go. Fish on. That's what it is. Good morning. Can I type in woman, guys, and you can drop your link? Yep, and don't forget that thumbs up button. So I'm hoping to go camping next week, and this is going to be a very unique video because I mean I'm always doing camping, but this time I'm going to be doing glamping
Oh,
with the bikini. No,
views
I'm gonna get
skyrocket.
some views. My axe, my pew pew, my knife, and the bikini. that should bring in quite a lot of views.
I don't know if it's the right kind of views. but
No,
you'll
I
bring
will
in
not
some views, honey.
ever. I will not ever resort to that. Forget it. If I don't get no views, that's fine. But no.
I'm right there with you.
Not even 20 years ago would I do that. Mm-mm. I mean, I've been pretty conservative. Not all my life. Of course, we had our wild 20s and 30s, and the military was, hey, I'm 18. I'm going in the military. I can do anything I want.
I had some good buff arms in those days. Not
Oh. The things we did, but we
Oh my God.
survived. We survived, I mean,
If you need
unscathed.
sparkles, let me know. Oh, sparkles. There you go. Sparkles with the bikini and the
Sparkle. No, that's going to attract every wolf, every coyote, and every bear. Hey, what's that down there? Oh, somebody got sparkly. Oh, that prey.
Let's go eat it.
Yeah, I had coyotes one night. I was in the Allegheny, and I kept hearing it sounded like a rooster who almost had laryngitis, or it was rough sound. I was like, I never heard that sound. This was nighttime. And then all of a sudden it would echo. I was like, that's not a coyote. What is that? I mean, they were echoing all around. So I went to sleep that night. I had one eye open and I had to handle the knife. It's like, what is this? So one of my hunting guys said, oh, those are coyotes. They were getting ready to get their prey. I said, I was the prey. No way. So it was coyotes, but I mean, you could hear them, and I'm thinking, what is that sound? It sounded like roosters that were coughing, I was like, okay, that's weird. Yeah, so you got to be careful some places, and I always go by myself, and my mother's she's so concerned, even at my age. I'm like, Mom, I'm a grown woman. No, did you hear about those people in the mountains up in the Grand Canyon? They were killed. I was like, no, I didn't hear about it, so I don't care because
Please
I'm
don't
not
tell
going to
me.
go to the Grand Canyon. I mean, some people do things that's irresponsible. It's just like I did take somebody out with me a couple of winters ago, and I told them, it's 20 below zero. It's 3 feet of snow. You have got to be prepared. You cannot just go out there with a bottle of water and, a couple of things in your backpack. You've got to have every single thing from a couple of lighters to because alcohol stoves will burn better than isobutane. They freeze in there. I said, do not wear any cotton, no cotton at all, because cotton gets wet. It'll kill you because it'll freeze. So, and I said, make sure you have extra socks. Make sure you got at least 0 degree or below sleeping bag. Everything. Be prepared. Now, this was a guy. Okay. So I got him out there and I says, okay, we're going to have to go forage for some wood, which means we're going to have to dig. I said, you bring your little shovel? No. I said, you didn't bring your shovel? So needless to say, I was shoveling. I finally said, you shovel some. So I got everything ready. And cotton sweatpants will not cut it. I got my shovel, we got the wood all ready, and put it all up, got a fire started. I said, make sure if you put the cup in of water, to boil the water, keep it off to the side. So I turned my back and I heard sizzle. I was like, you just put the fire out. You just put the fire out. Oh my gosh. You know how hard it was? I said, you get a lighter and you start a light. You start another fire. He looks at me and says, oh, was I supposed to bring a lighter? I said, of course. It's 20 below zero. So then he said later on, I said, well, did you bring, because we, usually bring dehydrated meals. It's easy just to boil some water. And he said, oh, I didn't bring any. I bought a can of tuna and crackers. I said, oh, you got to be kidding me.
That's like
tuna in the woods.
that's so gross.
I said,
About the
I said,
smell.
do you realize bears and coyotes can smell up to 10 miles? I said, you put your tent way down there. Do not sleep anywhere near me. Nowhere near me. Go. Because if they're going to get somebody, I'm like, right over there. Right
The
in there.
one with the smelly food.
I don't have anything. He's got tuna fish. So I made him take it. I said, you got to go a little further down. Now he didn't go too far. But later on, that's what he had to eat. Like felt bad. I was like, okay, I was making tea. Well, here. He brought one little bottle of water. That's it. Just one bottle of water.
For how many days?
We were only there for overnight. Well, actually, we were supposed to be there for 2 days, but it turned into overnight, and I'll tell you why.
I have a feeling I don't blame you.
I'll tell you why. It's okay. So I had tea bags. I always keep extra, and I was like, well, I feel bad. Let me make him have a cup of tea. I looked at his hands, and his hands were beet red. I was like, you need to have some better gloves on. I said, is that all he had the gloves on and had the fingers cut out? No. Well, I said, put your hands in your pockets, get some body warmth, in them, because you're going to get frostbite. So this carries on. So finally I said, I'm going to bed. I am going to bed. So I got my nice cozy 0-degree bag. And I said, did you bring your thermals too? Oh no, I'm asleep in my pants. I was like, you did not bring any thermals? Oh. So the next morning I'm hearing groaning. And I'm like, what is that sound? I was like, what's wrong with you? I can't get my boots on. They're frozen. I said, did you put them inside the tent? No, I put it. Oh gosh. Okay. So I go over and help him. And I told him when you get a tent, make sure you get a double wall tent for the winter time. I mean, it's not going to keep you totally warm, but at least it's going to protect you, from the elements a little bit. So he couldn't get the tent apart because the poles froze solid. So I actually got everything apart with my nice warm gloves and I had to put it back together for him because he was starting to shiver really bad. And I was concerned. Now I use the sled to pull my gear in when it's a lot of snow. So I ended up having to take his gear and my gear, and he couldn't, his pants were falling down. And I went behind him, try to help him out, pull it up. What did he have on underneath it? Cotton.
No. Oh no.
Cotton. He had 2 layers on. That's it. 2 layers. And the bottom one was cotton. So I had to pull his pants on, tighten his belt. And he was, tears were coming down his face. His nose is running. So I said, I'm not putting you in the sled until pull it out. So I eventually had the last quarter of a mile had to do that. I got him to the car. I had to unload everything, took him directly to the hospital, and he was in the hospital for hypothermia.
Oh my goodness.
So that's why it's woman outdoors.
Exactly.
Woman.
Oh.
He was frozen solid. Yeah, he was. When I went to pull his pants up in the back to try to tighten his belt, I said, "You have cotton on. You can't. You have to wear fleece on top of thermals, on top of snow pants." And I was warm and toasty. And I said,
sometimes men don't listen.
And having to pull a grown man, plus his gear, plus my gear, I'm starting to sweat. So I had to take a layer off, which I had 3 layers on. So yeah, Sheena, it was like, and so so this year's like, are you taking me out again? I said, no. Well, it's getting warmer. I said, no.
Maybe in the summer.
Yeah, when it's like 100 degrees, but then if he brings tuna fish, I did take him out a long time ago too during the summer, and he got frustrated because he got this pop-up tent, and I know he's not in the chat, so don't worry about it.
I know. I keep looking over. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's gonna pop it and be like,
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I wouldn't do that to anybody, but I wouldn't give names either. But he got this pop-up tent. This is, little kid pop-up tent thing.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking. I've
And
got
it's
like
so
4.
easy to go pop down, fold,
Yeah.
and that's it. He couldn't do it. I'm sitting there. I'm already packed. I'm like, do you need? No, I don't need any help. I'm just gonna call Uber. I said, Uber. I said, we're in the middle of the forest. How are you gonna, oh, what's the address? Oh, forest. Just go follow the trees and some smoke.
Follow
know.
the wood brick road.
So I'm gonna call Uber.
Oh,
I could just see what is your address. I'm not quite sure.
can I send my location?
Yeah, so yeah, it was. I don't mind. Like if me and Shirley went out or Sheena went out, we'd have a ball. Hey Ricky, good evening or good morning. It's not evening yet. So yeah,
I'm gonna grab my
it's
coffee really quick.
an experience for people to make sure that they're, it could be dangerous out there.
Oh,
You
for
could get
sure.
lost. And I asked him, do
That
you
might
have
be
a
the least of that situation's worries. Lost
smoke
might be
signal?
better than the toothfish and
Yeah,
hypothermia.
exactly. But I mean, that has happened. I mean,
Yeah, for
it's like
sure.
you don't have signals. That's why I couldn't use a drone
Yeah.
out there because there's no Wi-Fi, there's no internet, there's none of that out there. So I did get off course one time, and I was like, okay, well, let me follow this, follow that. I end up coming out okay. But what happens if I got lost? And I overpack food all the time. I'm like, okay, I'm out there for one day and I got 3 days worth of food. So if I got lost, at least I could spread it out to, a week. Yeah. She said in between 2 pines, 5 feet from the big rock is where the Uber could pick them up. I thought I was on the ground. I was dying laughing. Oh, half day of school on Thursday is pointless unless they have Friday off. That's weird. And they should have half day on a Friday. Yeah, it's like you know what? I really want to see Uber come out here. I mean that would take. I'd have to videotape that. Given directions to the forest, smoke signals. So yeah, I mean I don't mind taking somebody out, but at least because he's a rookie, and I was like, all I'm trying to do is give you, helpful feedback because I want you to have a good time. And I don't want you to be miserable if you're out there because we're out there to have a good time and stuff. But he didn't want to listen. So, you got you can't mess around with Mother Nature though. It's I have used, yeah, you overpack too. Yeah. But in wintertime is like if you have to have more water, you can always melt snow, but you got to make sure that you don't drink too much snow too. Exactly, Bearded Eagle. I mean, especially if you don't know what you're doing, but not to say anything about men, but this person was very narcissistic. So they're like, okay, I don't, I know this, I know that. And he was in the military too, but I guess apparently, didn't have an outdoor type, training. I got a lot of stuff from my dad. I mean, my dad he taught me how to fish, hunt, go out and, make sure that you knew what to do on camping and stuff. And, so he taught me how to be prepared. He even taught me how to work on cars, which I really never perfected that anyhow. Yeah, Mother Nature can be brutal. I mean, yeah, you don't want to, yeah, Dan, you said something earlier to me about a mail call, or you were sending mail. I think I missed it. Yeah, you don't want to have the yellow snow. Yeah, you don't melt the yellow snow. No, you're muted. Oh, she's coughing. Okay. All right. Yeah, Mother Nature is beautiful. It's so wonderful to be out there in it, but she could take a turn. It's like, I mean, I've watched those shows. I Can't Believe I Survived or something like that. And this one guy, he didn't heed the warning. He got caught in the snowstorm. and we were talking about 5 feet, and he was up for a week.
Jeez.
For a week, and before somebody got him, but he survived. But yeah, say that that happens. That's why I overpack too, Ricky. Yeah, you got to be prepared. I mean, I always have like a neck knife, a side knife, and don't carry pew-pews that are wintertime because you don't really have to worry about much animals because the bears are hibernating. There's no ticks, there's no mosquitoes.
And you don't
Wintertime's a-
bring tuna fish.
You don't bring tuna fish anywhere. No, not out there. Mm-mm. No, tuna fish is a no, regardless what time of year it is, unless you're car camping. If you're car camping, put your stuff in the car, and you're usually good to go. So avoid any color snow. I know, right? Yeah, anything besides white. Yeah, Mother Nature doesn't need us to protect her. She could take us at any time. We have to protect ourselves. Yeah. It's like being prepared at home too. I mean, electricity going out and in this time, these trying times that we live in today, you never know what's going to happen.
You really don't. My husband always says I overthink things, but I am just over analyzing things that could or may happen
Mm-hmm.
and trying to have the best solution as to what I would do if it did happen.
Yeah.
Because it's hard, especially with younger kids. Like if the power goes out, there goes down your telly and everything else. Like everything that you use just day to day to entertain is now gone. So now you're having to entertain young kids, plus explain why there's no power, or explain why dinner's going to take a little bit longer because we're having to do it in a different manner. So yeah, having kids with it definitely is a different mindset than what I would have if it was just like me and my husband again. Like,
oh, yeah, that's a dog.
yes, that's my dog.
Okay.
She went licking Xylie's toes. That's why Xylie was over here cracking up at one point.
Hey, Steve, how you doing? Yeah, like Shirley said, you got to be prepared for whatever. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen in the next couple months. I mean, we need to really be prepared. And Shirley, if you guys need eggs, Shirley has about 25 pounds of it.
I'm sitting on about 12 dozen at the moment that I need to figure out what to do with ASAP. I'm thinking homemade pasta.
Okay, yeah. And
I
found
freeze dry it. I don't know.
She freeze dries it. Go to Shirley.
Homemade pasta?
No,
or
she
just the eggs.
The eggs, yeah.
I've done a bunch of eggs. I have so many freeze dried eggs. I don't even know what to do. But I haven't seen anybody freeze dry homemade pasta yet. I don't know if you can. I'm gonna try. Why not? First thing I do is I wasted some eggs, I guess.
Well, there's always a YouTube channel.
I looked. I didn't see anybody with freeze-dried homemade pasta. I've seen like spaghetti meals using just like box pasta, but I haven't seen anybody use homemade pasta.
Well, they have to, because if you look at Mountain House, their macaroni and cheese, their noodles with beef, that's all freeze-dried. Right. So there's got to be a way to do it. So you can just, because you put hot water in it, let it sit for like 5 to 10 minutes, and bam, you got a pasta dinner. So there's got to be a way to do it somewhere.
Water glass, yes. I have a bunch of water glass right now that I need to get through from last winter. We feed those to the monkey.
Yeah, she makes her own MRE, which is awesome.
Yes, I need your recipes. We just got our freeze dryer probably 6 or 7 months ago, so we're still just kind of, right now it's got tomato powder in it from 50 pounds of tomatoes. So
oh wow.
We haven't quite gotten to the like meals yet, other than just like leftovers. It saved me a ton of money instead of throwing leftovers in the trash or stuff the kids don't eat. You just throw it on the freeze dryer tray, throw it in. Someday somebody's gonna want some spaghetti. Pull out a pack of spaghetti or pull out a pack of SpaghettiOs or whatever.
I don't know, Bearded Eagle. I don't have a freeze dryer, but I'm getting a dehydrator. They're super expensive. She got six 6 5-gallon buckets of water, glassed eggs.
Yes.
Huh. Wow.
Yes.
Well, I did find out though here in the city you're allowed to have 2 chickens.
I'm allowed to have 10. 10
Oh, okay.
hens
10
in
hens.
city limits.
Okay.
You have to be over a half acre for 10. Under a half acre is 5.
Mm.
And they have to be fenced in. Like they can't just roam your front yard.
So
I have an Excalibur as well. I love it.
mm. Yeah, she got a dehydrator at Excalibur. The Excalibur?
Yep,
Okay.
Excalibur. I love mine. I actually found mine at Goodwill for $25.
Really?
Yeah, they're like $400.
Whoa. And it works good?
Oh, love it, love it.
Okay.
Mental prep is, yes, absolutely.
4K. Woo. Well, I guess you know what though. Hey DJ. I guess it's an investment because you're saving so much money on stuff. So
Yes.
4K would probably pay for itself really quick.
Yes.
So guys, type in woman, drop your link. You got yours on Facebook Market for $25.
I can have a T-Rex.
That's awesome.
Well, I mean, I can have a monkey, but I can't have a full flock of chickens. That I don't know. The laws here are just
Yeah, that's everywhere. You can have six hens in the city limit. Oh, okay. Well, the only thing I would worry about is, we don't have coyotes. We don't have bears. I don't know. I know raccoons unalive things just for the heck of it. They don't eat it. I mean, sometimes they just do that and just for fun. So I'd be careful. I actually had a feral cat colony. Well, not a colony, about 5 feral cats. And over the winter, I built them 3 shelters. And they survived the winter, but I'm trying to get them trapped so they can get all their shots, spayed and neutered. And since they're semi-feral, they would have to be more like a barn cat, or
right.
somebody that adopts them is going to have to like just take, one. Because I have a cat and I found her in 3 feet of snow about 2 years ago. And she was with the other cats too. It took about 2 months for me to gain her trust. And I got her in. And now I'm trying to get the one cat in, and she's just hissing and having a hissy fit. So, I don't think that that's going to work. But I definitely want to get them all tested because I can't afford. I mean, if the cat has FIP or FIV, it can be passed on to another cat, but not a dog.
Right.
So, hey, Canadian Life, good to see you. So, yeah, I mean, I just feel so bad because the one I have here that was out in 3 feet of snow, was spaded. So, which means she belonged to somebody.
Right.
And you just put her out. It's wintertime. I mean, why didn't you just take her to the shelter? At least.
Because the
That's
shelters are full at the moment. Here in our local area, they won't even take anybody now.
Yeah, that's my worry. But right now he comes to my deck and he's been staying inside the one shelter at nighttime. It's warm now. I feed him 3 times a day. So and he has toys. He's becoming more trusting. I will lock my other cat up in the bedroom and let him in a few times to try to get the smell. So maybe she gets used to his smell and slowly try to introduce him. But fingers crossed that he's doesn't have anything. So I'll get him dewormed and shots, and I can't tell though if it's a ginger cat. And normally ginger cats I thought were boys.
Most of them are, yeah.
Okay.
Female gingers are very rare, but it is possible. I've had one.
Well, I keep trying to look behind him, and he just won't turn around long enough to see I'm trying to see what you got back there. That's all. Yeah, it is sad, Sheena. It's just sad. It's this, just let him out. I mean, come on. You just can't do that. Maybe knock on somebody's door and say, hey, can you take a cat in or something? Or, I put this one cat in my garage for over the winter and, fed her and everything else. And finally I got enough trust that she, is a mosquito. Are you serious? she got enough trust that she actually came in and she lives here now. She's 17 pounds. She's a big girl. The vet said she needed to go on a diet. I was like, is there Jenny Craig for cats?
Jenny Craig.
Jenny Craig? how do I put her on a diet? So I got her like lower fat food, and she's like, this is really not that great. You're freaking out. What are you freaking out about? Uh-oh. What's wrong? I don't know what she's freaking out about. Are you okay? Bearded Eagle said he's not seeing a pet monkey video. Did he misunderstand? You're muted. You're muted. Oh, you got the kids. Okay. Ollie the monkey.
I do have a monkey. He is a 4-year-old rescued squirrel monkey.
Okay.
But yeah, Ollie the monkey is the channel for that. But no, I legitimately do have a monkey, but can't have 11 chickens.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense to me either. But
I was thinking about getting a little Black Panther, but I figure it just might outgrow the couch. That's like one of my favorite animals is a Black Panther.
Black Panther?
Yes, a real
I could
Black.
technically own one.
Really?
I could own almost any exotic animal. I have like a USDA license to have Ollie. And like I could have a bear, I could have a tiger in my backyard. Like it's really
But
like
you
the
can't
license
have
covers a variety of things. Yeah, but I can't have 11 chickens.
you can't have 11 chickens. Oh,
No.
okay.
Or a rooster. I can't have a rooster either.
She says her family's blowing up on her channels. You know what? Be careful of that, because if YouTube sees so many in that short of time, they can also think that, what's the word for it? That
Spamming?
many spammy, yeah.
That you went and bought subscribers? Yes.
Right, because that's 100 subscribers in 20 minutes. I would be careful of that. I would probably split it up. I would have told them like 25 a day. Yeah. He said, what? Give me she said, I passed a homeless guy that had a sign that said, give me $1. I'm voting for you know who. Oh my gosh. Oh, you didn't do anything. Oh, that's why you're freaking out. Yeah. Did you ask him to sub to your channel? I can't get my family to sub for me for nothing.
My family don't know about my second channel.
my mother is like, I said, you want to watch my new video? No, I want to see. She loves Reader's Roost. Reader's Roost. She loves that channel, and she likes the epoxy resin. She likes those channels.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
She likes the eating competition channels for some reason, She
says, no, I meant my subs. These are strangers.
What? They're
Oh,
strangers.
I don't like using the name subs. I call them family. Okay.
Yeah, family. We call them hook sets. Yeah, they're strangers.
Do you have a video right now that's doing really well? You might be ranking
maybe a
for
short.
Something. Yeah, you might be ranking for something. And I do also want to say, while we are on the topic of like YouTube analytics, I know the smaller channels, y'all don't get notified this. But for Ollie's channel, because we're a little bit larger, about every 6 to 8 weeks, YouTube does a clean out. And they'll send me an email and say, we are purging. So if your subscriber count goes down by a lot, that's why. So they're getting rid of old channels or people that haven't watched. And they just automatically like desub. So if your subs go down by like 30 or 40 in a day, that's probably what it is. It's not actually anything you did. It's just YouTube doing its clean out. We'll lose hundreds in a day easily. So
wow. I lost 10, so maybe that was just 10,
so you know.
10 they purge. I'm like, okay, who left me?
They usually send us an email, and it's like every 6 to 8 weeks is when they do it.
Sheena, what I do is when I see somebody homeless or something, and they look really homeless, I will go in, like if I'm going to Walmart, and I'll buy them a big sub, big bag of chips. And this guy actually had a dog too, and like a 2-liter bottle of water and a small bag of dog food, and bring it
That's
to him.
awesome.
Because people that give them money, we know where that money's going to.
Right, for sure.
And I've also caught out people who say homeless vet. So I actually pulled over one day and I was like, I said, I can take you to the VA. I go to VA all the time.
Mhm.
We have a homeless care team here. They'll take care of you. They'll get you up and, get you some shelter and, eventually get you some housing to help you get on your feet. We got a job place where they'll find you jobs. And I said, by the way, what is your MOS? So on this side of the time, and he rattled off a name. I've never heard of this number. I said, well, where was you stationed? And he gave me a Navy location in his Army. And it's only Navy and Marines. So I said, you know what? I'm going to tell you something right now. You got on that jacket that says a name and a stripe. I said, you realize that's a felony. It's called stolen valor.
Yeah.
I said, I could definitely turn you in and you can be arrested because you know what? I've had brothers and sisters die in that uniform.
Yep.
And I
And
don't
here you are
appreciate
using it for money.
exactly.
Oh, that really gets under my skin really
Yeah,
quickly.
me too.
As a vet,
too.
that does get under my skin very quickly.
Oh, you're a vet too?
Yeah, I'm an
Oh,
Army vet.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, my husband is 100% disabled, Purple Heart veteran as well. So yeah, we are both. That's why we're home all the time. Is we're both medically retired.
Okay. Yeah. I went into the Air Force first and spent 4 years in there, and then went into the Army. So
Ooh.
yeah, I spent 3 years in there.
Which one
Yeah.
was better, in your opinion?
Well, the Air Force is easier.
The
I
Chair
mean, it
Force.
really
Okay, I'm
really
not gonna
wasn't
lie.
very
I was
physical.
Chair Force.
Yeah,
My
the Air
son
Force.
is 18 and he's actually getting ready to enlist into the Air Force right now. So
Okay, he's going to Lackland up in Texas.
I think that's where he's probably going to end up going. He's
Yeah.
getting ready to take the ASVAB. He took the practice one last week. So like
Mhm.
we're just in the middle of doing all the paperwork stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that is awesome. My dad was World War II. Brother was in Vietnam. Mother was a nurse at the Soldiers and Sailors Home. So
Oh,
we were
that's
a big
That's
patriotic family. I graduated in June from high school. In July, I was on a plane. So
That's great. Well, I tried the college route first, but my parents didn't want to help me. So then it was kind of like I knew I wanted the education, but didn't have the money. I was working 3 jobs, going to school,
Mhm.
and that's kind of how I ended up in the Army.
Yeah, I don't regret it at all because he gave me a trade and let me go to school.
Mhm.
And it's the same thing when I got out. It's the same job that I did for next 25 years.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I enjoyed my time, man. I would never I don't regret anything. The Army was
Unfortunately,
harder.
didn't have a good experience, but I don't regret it.
Hmm.
The way I handled it was the way I should have handled it. So
Okay. Hey Nora.
Good
Nora,
morning,
you're
Nora.
gonna click onto include a link and so you can stream, get some hours.
So I think you can't see the Canadians chat because they're on. So you're streaming and I'm streaming. So she's probably coming over from my stream.
Canadian
so the
Family
chats aren't
Life.
merged. Yeah.
I can see Canadian Family Life on
You
my
can?
side. Hmm. She must be streaming them both.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I just got some crappy duty stations though. That little dream sheet they want to fill out to say where you want to go. I never got that
No,
place.
me either. I got good old Fort Bragg.
Oh, Fort Bragg was yeah, what is that? What is the name of that town? I had
Fayetteville?
Fort Gordon, Fayetteville.
Fayetteville.
Yes. When I went there was like nothing but bars there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I got they sent me to I wanted to go to they picked Hawaii and a couple other places. They sent me to Turkey. Put me on a mountain for a year. I'm like, I I didn't sign up for this.
Funny.
I
That's
I
awesome.
remember I was real young. I was like, so I called my mom. I was like, I don't want to be here no more. She says, "You're not a Girl Scouts. You are the military."
That is
I'm on the
hilarious.
mountain. It costs like $100 a minute to call from Turkey.
Oh God.
It was expensive, but yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't get what I wanted either. I picked Germany or Hawaii, and I didn't get that. My husband got stationed over in Hawaii at one point, so he got the
Oh,
good
okay.
life,
You got some good life. Okay.
but not me. No, we didn't get to see no good life.
I was in Sierra Vista, in Arizona. That's where I went to
Arizona. Oh, that'd be.
a
I would not
AIT
like that.
school.
I would not like that one.
She
My
used to
MOS
be-
was really limited, so like there was only like 5 or 6 spots in the world that I could actually go.
What was your MOS?
I was a geospatial engineer, so it's like satellite
Okay.
imagery and technology. Pretty
I
much
was
like
tw-
Google Maps for the military. Like Google
Okay.
Maps on steroids.
I was
If
in
I-
26 Quebec. I was satellite microwave communications. We used to
Yeah,
build
so
those
we would've-
towers.
Yeah, we would have been in contact.
Used to build those towers and those things. So when I got out, I had a job offer. I don't know if you remember MCI
Yes.
WorldCom, and I got a
Yes.
job offer. And they sent me to Columbus, Ohio first, and then they wanted to transfer me to New York City. So I ended up there for over 20 years, and I got a house in Jersey, so I used to commute. So pretty much a year after 9/11, we all lost our jobs.
Oh yes.
But you know what? Thank God I didn't lose my life. I was late for work that day.
Wow.
So my guardian angel. So I woke up, I was like, oh my gosh, I missed my bus. And I'm like getting dressed, I'm driving. I was like, forget it. I'm gonna have to catch the next one.
That's
we'll let-
crazy.
It would left me off right there at the Trade Center. So
That's
yeah.
crazy. I was only in the 4th grade. I'm a younger but yeah, that's just, I remember watching it, them pulling it up on the news, like back when you could actually show the news during the class day or whatever. But
Right.
you wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to do that, but yeah,
It was a sad day. It's like, I lost a lot of my co-workers
yeah.
because the other one that had happened, they all went through the roof. And so that's what they did. And
I
what
can't
you
imagine.
see on TV, because my family couldn't get a hold of me because we were trapped in the city. We couldn't go anywhere for like 24 hours. And Vertigo. It's like every year that they do something, I will not watch a TV. I will actually go out into the woods every year so I don't see anything. Because
Yeah,
even though it was a long time ago, it's still fresh in your memory.
it is for sure. For sure.
Yeah, and what you see on TV, and I think the hardest thing was to see people jump.
That was very like
Yeah.
wow, that was their last resort and they knew it. And that's heartbreaking.
Yeah, but think about it. Would you want to burn? Or
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. So hey, Huga and Ordinary Girl and Buck, how you guys doing? Yeah, it still is, and especially when I finally got back to my parking ride, there's all these cars in the parking lot, and you knew that every single little town lost somebody. You were singing at Carnegie Hall. Oh, wow. Yeah, and what I hated was tourists trying to come down there to gawk and pick up stuff, and that was blowing around, and we had to wear a mask for probably a good 8 months because it was pretty bad. That's what I was thinking, Mike and Rihanna, that they could be bots, and YouTube will take that.
They definitely will.
I don't know how she got it. Oh, you saved your room key? That's awesome. I mean, it's kind of awesome, but there was no more jobs because we lost so many accounts in that building, like Cantor Fitzgerald, where it directly hit. That was like $1 million a month account for MCI and WorldCom. So when you lose that large amount of money, you can't get paid anymore. So yeah. Brian wanted to be a sniper in the military, couldn't because he's colorblind. Oh, okay. Oh wow.
My husband was infantry
Was
for his
infantry?
first job. Yeah, and then he got hurt. He got a piece of rebar stuck in his skull.
Oh, oh boy.
So he's got traumatic brain injury and everything from that. But then he had to reclass into, I'm going to say it was like computer security stuff. And that's how we met, because my
Mhm.
job was all computer stuff.
Canadian Family Life, go into, well, she won't be able to tell today, her analytics.
Yeah,
Exactly
I was
why.
just trying to scroll over and see what might be popping up on her channel as to why.
Go
it's
to what is that site that oh my gosh, I can't
TubeBuddy has a
remember.
live counter that you can mess with.
Yeah, YouTube Buddy does, and what is that one also that you can actually see? Oh, person jumped on and said he provides this many supporters. Awesome. He mailed her and said, change your password. Who was it? Whose chat were you in? Dan. TubeBuddy, and there's another one, another site that you give Social Blade. Social Blade, yes.
Oh, yeah.
If you go to
Man.
Social Blade, it'll give you a live count for real, and it'll tell you exactly what you're going to be at the next day. So, Michelle crochets in Kansas. Yeah, I really have not ever had a troll. I had a troll one time in mine. So, yeah, I don't know where they come from. Well, you know, let me see how many I have now. No, mine hasn't changed. Good. I don't want it to change and lose it. Social Blade is another live count. So yeah, go into there and so you can get a live count from there.
I wonder if we've had this happen before on Ollie's channel where you can go and use like a third party program and like buy subscribers or buy comments or buy likes. And we had somebody going and buying dislikes. And that was before YouTube changed it where likes and dislikes are pretty much the same, like analytic wise.
Yeah.
Like the dislikes hurt us badly. And we had to go and yeah, you always get at least one of those trolls. We had to go and like start putting where we didn't show how many likes and dislikes were on videos. And like we just recently opened that back up. And I mean, that's been 6 to 8 months ago. So hopefully, I'm hoping that y'all as smaller channels don't have that problem, but there's not really much you can do other than take that off so that way it doesn't hurt you.
Okay. Yeah. Shirley, I must have that same troll because the last 5 videos I get 1 thumbs down. I'm like, what? It's only a 3-minute shout out video. How could you give me a thumbs down? You know,
we would get like hundreds, like it would
really
be hundreds of thumbs downs. Yeah. And I would be like, there's just no way.
Wow.
Yeah, it would tank my analytics so bad. Tank them.
Wow. Well, yeah, I don't know if that affects today or not. You know,
from what I've read, it doesn't. Not like it did. You know, like I said, that was like 3-4 years ago when the dislike was a new thing.
Oh yeah, well, I'm not sure if it does or not, but you know what? Hey, if you don't like the video, move on. You know,
I agree. My favorite ones are the people that come and they troll and they spend like they gotta spend so much time writing these like 6-paragraph things, but then they say something where it gets put through my spam filter and I have to delete it anyways. And I'm like, what was the point of you spending half an hour writing me some hate?
Yeah.
Like, go find something else to do. If you really don't want to watch the Monkey Channel, I'm okay with that. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I get it, but you just wasted 30 minutes of your life for nothing. Nobody else is going to see this besides me. And most of the time, I don't even read them because I just know.
Yeah, Mike and Rihanna, I don't know where this is coming from because I never had thumbs down before. Well, yeah, on my shorts, you know, which is, you know, I just put them out there.
The
So
shorts get way more views. It's easier to just click.
yeah, just
Go
so.
on to the
Well,
next
now
one.
you can tell though when people skip over your shorts now.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, in YouTube editor, you can tell now. Yeah, I don't know if I had somebody type into me, well, you shouldn't have got that, and blah blah blah, and this is better, blah blah blah. I said, listen, it's a review. I like it. Move on. Okay, Bearded Eagle. Thank you for listening. Don't make sure you're driving and not looking at YouTube. Which you know what though, I am blamed for that. Sometimes I got so many videos in my catch up that you know what, I turn the phone and I'm watching them and going to work or something. Social Blade says 446. Now on the middle of it on the right, it should tell you what you're going to have tomorrow. So if you go over there too. I know, right, Shirley? I got one on the mail call too. Maybe it's the same person that is attacking us. Hey, Gary. I know. Who's going to give you a thumbs down on the mail call? Okay.
Somebody who doesn't like mail.
Hey, Shirley, did you see this? Check this out. Check this shed out I found. Isn't that cool? Ooh. I'm so happy. It's my first shed I ever found.
Please, mommy.
And I have no idea how he got up in the city. And maybe he took Uber.
He took an Uber.
Maybe he took. Hey, Gary.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, Gary.
Good.
Hey, how's it
Good.
going?
Another morning. Well, almost
Another
afternoon here.
Another day, another 25 cents.
Well, actually, I made 28 yesterday.
Wow. I always said I hung out with the best people.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, but surely I'm in the city. Explain to me how I've got a shed in the backyard. So there's some white-tailed deer running around. And Dan said it's only about 3 years old. So you see it's a clean break there. He says that normally they're brown and they'll start to change color. So
Mhm.
that is cool. I'm going to make something out of it. I'm not sure what I'm going to make out of it.
That is cool.
Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to make out of it. Go to your island. It's all over the place. Yeah. I mean, it's just, oh, there she is. Now, did you click on the streaming on your side? Stream to yours?
I just clicked the link you put in the tab.
Now, isn't there a button, Gary, for her to say add the streaming to her people?
I think that's what Nora, didn't you hit that stream to your audience? I mean, I don't know. Did you?
So I think you have to do it on your end, LB.
No, I'm Budget Preppers. Natasha did it, and I'm clicking over here, and I see. So there should be an option on the top.
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah,
Top right hand.
To your audience. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
My bad. Okay, hold on.
I
Yeah,
mean,
click
if you
that.
wanted to co-stream, you could click on that
Right, there
and it
we
would
go.
stream it out to your folks
Oh, look at that.
on your
Okay.
channel.
And see, when I drop off, you can still stream.
All right, wait a minute. Whose stream is this initially anyhow?
Mine.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Well,
But-
stay on because I gotta go get coffee at some point. So please stay on.
Hey, I just had my first cup. I may have to go get me another one.
I'm all done with mine.
There we go.
Well,
Because
some of it-
Dan, she hasn't clicked on it yet. Yeah,
some of it-
yeah, Shirley, a coat rack or hat rack. Oh, actually, hat rack. Because I got
That's
so many
so
hats.
awesome.
Oh, isn't it? And
Yeah,
you expect to
that's
find this in the
awesome.
woods. Everybody is looking for sheds right now, and here I am finding one in the backyard.
If
You
you
don't
can find
see-
another one, you could use it as a deer call.
Yeah, I'll tell everybody. I'll just mount that up on a mountain or something. Look, check it out, this
Yeah,
big one.
you definitely should put that on the wall. That's awesome.
No, I'm gonna do what Shirley said. I'm going to make a hat rack because I got so many hats.
Nice.
Well, you just got one of them, don't you, LB?
Just one. Yeah, I don't know what he did with the other one. I'm gonna have to go searching for it. So he's one antler short.
Right.
But Dan said from DC Outdoors said it's about 3 years old. I would have figured that it was older because behind my mom's house used to be woods. Before they built that road and they put that sound barrier thing up. So anyhow, guys, I actually have to shut down in about 10 minutes. So
That's okay. I was just coming up to say hello.
okay. Yeah, definitely. So if I when I shut down, you guys will still be running, correct?
No.
Oh.
And when you shut down, anybody that's co-streaming off years will also shut down.
Oh, okay, because I'm the main one. Okay. All right,
However,
I got you.
However, if let's say that Nora was co-streaming and she left and she just clicked on the Leaf Studio thing, hers
Mhm.
would continue to run until you shut down.
Okay, so I'll keep mine running, and then that way she can still stream, get the hours, and so can Budget Preppers, Natasha.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a possibility, but let me point something out. She could always just go through. I mean, part of the point of co-stream is to kind of help direct folks, I think, and but the fact is that she's not getting any hours, or nobody's getting any hours off of who's in your co-stream. I mean, who's
Oh, it's a unicorn.
now they will get hours off of the folks that's in their chat,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not going to get hours for anybody that's in your chat, if that makes sense. I mean, think about it. We're going through StreamYard, or y'all are streaming through StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
All right. YouTube is a separate entity.
Mhm.
It is not. It is something completely different from StreamYard. And so Otis quit that. And so
I wonder what that was.
Otis is just or not Otis. YouTube. Sorry, Otis, I can't pick you up right there. YouTube is only interested in what is going on individuals' channels on their platform.
Okay.
So whenever their people will get credit for anybody that's in their chat and on their channel.
And it allows them to be able to see this video on the other person's channel. So like somebody else could come in and watch the replay on my channel.
Well, they could watch whatever was streaming once you click the stream this to your audience up until the point either you stop the feed or she stops the feed or she stops. As long as it's still streaming, and it does create content. Now, it does help create content.
Mm-hmm.
So from that perspective, it does help. Some folks need content. I've got over 1,000 uploads, and so I'm not really that worried about creating content.
Okay.
Now wait, doesn't StreamYard have? So I messed around with it a little bit with Ollie's channel like a year ago. Doesn't it have where you can take pre-recorded videos and air them live? And you have so many hours you can do that. So it would be like a premiere, but streamed live.
Well,
it's like a back way for it to notify your viewers that it's live, but it's actually not.
I'm not aware of a thing on StreamYard specifically that would allow you to have it start at a certain time. I know that you can go through and you can. Well, you do have something to where on there where you can schedule a live to take place. But as far as I know, I don't know of any way to tell StreamYard to start this particular video at this time.
I've had it where you like upload the video just like you would to YouTube, and then
it may be possible. I'm just not aware of it. I do know I use StreamYard typically to do two things. One, I do go through and use it to stream out live stream. Two, I will go through and use StreamYard to both do clips and or complete videos and recording. And so it's beneficial to me in both of those ways. I better check.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, I see where you can upload a pre-recorded video. So that might help anybody that's trying to hit the algorithm of lives but not able to actually do a live. Is to use StreamYard and it will like make their logo red or whatever, like going live.
Hey, Sheena, actually, I can see everyone because I'm the lead streamer, so I can see everybody. I can see Natasha's, I can see Nora's, and if Gary was streaming, I can see Gary too. So so everybody's coming in, Abandon Exploring Mike.
Now, I do know you can. I mean, yes, you can upload videos to the thing. In fact, I'm sorry, LB, I kind of interrupted.
No, it's okay.
I didn't mean to.
I didn't even notice. To you, Gary. Go ahead.
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
I know that DJ over at DJ's Cartoon Universe was, uploaded, some stuff onto here. But I think at one point he had compressed a file to try and do that, or to make it quicker, or to, and that cut down somewhat on the quality. But I'm not saying that it would normally do that. But and I know you can go through and upload a video to this, assuming that you have the storage space, because they allow you so much, etc. I'm sure that's worth looking into. I don't know that much about. It hadn't been a need because, from what I can tell, you can on YouTube, you can store. You can upload and just have it go from there as a premiere.
Okay.
Which, I mean, when you go through it and you upload a video to YouTube, you can schedule it to become public at a certain time. A lot of folks like to look at what hours their people are on YouTube, and so they will schedule a premiere for a specific time. Once you click on the schedule, there's usually a thing that asks you if you want to make it a premiere, or even you can make an instant premiere on there.
Okay.
So, there's a lot of things you can do on YouTube. Well, there's a lot of experience just right here on this panel.
Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of played with it this morning, and Gene tried to get on, but he couldn't because he's not signed up for StreamYard. And same thing with so you have to be signed up for StreamYard. You can just get any of them.
Yeah.
But hey, Dawn's channel. Those people are coming from yours, I think, Nora.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
so I can see everybody's on my side.
I just now realized that's a live animal on you. I thought you was just wearing like a shawl or like a little coat, and then it moved, and I was like, "Oh my!"
That's her little.
That's so awesome.
Hey, Kenny and Debbie.
Yes.
So yeah, I gotta go, and Mama wants barbecue. She wants me to fire with the barbecue, and I have no charcoal yet. So when Mama wants to eat, she gave
a little quick pop up.
She thawed out hamburger. She thawed out sausage, hot dogs.
Jeez.
I'm gonna be out there cooking like all day. So I thawed out some pork chops, and yeah.
We'll be there. We'll bring the whole crew. We'll be there.
Come on over. So I appreciate everybody coming in. I will keep it running. So you guys can go ahead and chat and meet everybody. Make sure on my side, type in woman and you can drop your link. Nora, and if you have a different one, just tell your people to what to type. Hey, Barb.
That reminds me, LB. One of the things the interesting, I see your banner, you says type woman, and it would drop your link, right? Well, the people in the chat are gonna see that as well. And
Okay.
we've had instances where people would be typing,
It's
I'd
his
be
birthday.
streaming, and I'd have that on the bottom,
Mhm.
and people would be co-streaming with me. And so people in these different chats would be typing in 29, 29,
Right, and it
29.
only works in his
Yeah.
chat.
And it only
I
works
bought
on
set up for his
Yeah.
chat. That makes
But
sense.
I
Yeah.
did go through it in case I ever co-stream with you,
Mhm.
which I don't have any objection to it.
So look at this tiger. He's like
it's
growing
just
up
one of
now
those things.
because
But I went ahead and put where if they were in my chat, they could type woman, and it'll drop their link.
That is nuts. See, that's next level right there. That's nice.
That is nice. Yeah, Dan. If I keep you running, they all get credit for the hours. So I'm going to keep you running, and I'll tease you with some barbecue later.
I tell you what, I'll go ahead and stream if anybody would like to try that out, just because it's kind of cool,
Yeah, that is. So yeah, so anybody that's in there, you got to do the same thing, Nora. You got Nightbot?
I do, but I never finished setting it up completely. My Nightbot kind of hides. It snipes people, but it doesn't do the link drops yet.
Natasha, what is your other channel? You got the Budget Preppers. What's your other channel?
Ollie the monkey. OLLIE.
LLIE?
OLLIE.
I've been looking
I
for
think
it.
this one's the bathroom.
He's on there.
Oh, okay. I got it. Ollie the monkey.
He's the only one.
He's the only monkey. Oh, he's cute. He's
He's the only squirrel
adorable.
monkey on YouTube. So
He is adorable.
he's a
I
handful.
love it.
He's a handful.
Oh, he is awesome. So anybody on my side, try to test it on Gary's side.
Hey,
Hey,
Beverly.
Lisa.
Hey, RXTX Bib Barbecue. Good to see y'all.
Speaking of barbecue.
Y'all, somebody do me a favor and type in woman, and let's see if this works.
On Gary's side, type in woman.
Well, I'm talking. I'm talking.
okay.
about,
Oh, wait, this one's like a cheetah.
RX Barbecue.
Yeah, because he's not on my side.
I'm trying to see. I set up Nightbot so it would also.
LB, I'm gonna walk these guys real quick.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to get off. Like I said, I gotta go get
There we go.
charcoal.
I might have to
work?
take mine outside here really quick.
Yeah, okay.
These kiddos, it's nice out, so
It's
Hey
working.
Randy.
you guys can play outside.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep you guys running if you guys want to go ahead and run.
Hey,
And
DJ. Hey, Dan at Handyhead Cat Traveler. I'm sorry, my wife is sick.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm sorry.
I did want to try that out.
That works. Okay, that sounds good. Oh, thank you so much.
And
I appreciate it.
I was thinking, and I know you tried to go. I'm gonna shut up. I'm about to leave. But I did want to mention that it might not be a bad idea for a bunch of us in this community to have one standard command for dropping, so that whenever we have do something like this, we could put in something there. For example, a typical one's drop.
Mhm.
And so if we each put a
I
command
agree with
there,
that.
Ooh, this one's
That would be,
nice.
yeah.
drop, then it would work across all the platforms that we're streaming to. And I
Right.
did add that one to mine as well. And I'm sorry to cut mine short. I know LB's about to head out, so I just wanted to try this.
Okay.
And thank y'all for coming.
Thank you, Gary, for that information. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So Nora's walking the dog. Natasha, you said you have to drop off too?
Yeah, I need
Well-
to take these babies outside for a little bit while it's
Well, I
nice
think
out.
I'm just going to end the stream then. Poor Nora, though. She's out walking the dog. So
She'll understand.
you'll understand. Okay, everybody that's in... actually, everybody can see me, right? So everybody can hear me, see me from all chats. I am going to drop off. And yeah, it seems like it is a little confusing, Sheena, but because I can see my side, but I can see everybody's in the main chat. So
Okay, you might not really know.
okay, Tasha, thank you so much for coming up and keeping me company.
Yes.
Okay.
I had a blast.
Fun. All right, bye, little guys and
You say
girls.
bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right.
Stay outside.
All right, I'll see everybody. Have a good day.